Sequel Club Back Online Spring 2022 demo is a Doki Doki Literature Club fan mod that is obviously not affiliated in any way with Team Salvato. It is intended to be played only after the official game has been fully finished and contains spoilers for the official game. Game files for Doki Doki Literature Club are required to play this mod and can be downloaded for free at that place or on Steam. I never really understood why we include this part of the message because you can't even run the mod without those files in the first place. This is to be played after you finish the original Sequel Club mod, and that was the reason why I went back and played Sequel Club, even though it wasn't requested. I kind of regret it. If you haven't played the original Sequel Club yet, I very strongly suggest that you go ahead and play that. This is because there will be a lot of differences from the original. Some differences are minor, and others are pretty major. However, if you want to play this first, then be my guest. Just so you are aware, this mod was made using Ren'Py 7. Expect heavy usage of the Mood Pose tool as well, as character expressions are more open and flexible with such a cool tool. Zachman Awesomeness may be a bit rusty when it comes to using MPT for the first time. Let me know how I did with the MPT, since it took a while to get used to the mechanics of this feature. Before we begin, I'd like to give you a warning of what this mod may contain. Like the original version of Sequel Club a few years ago, this remake contains swearing. Oh no! Swearing is pretty mild for the most part anyway. Feel free to replace swearing with bleeping noises if you are to be talking during this mod. Jump scares, violence, and suggestive dialogue will also be thrown into the mix. Since this is a mod made by Zachman Awesomeness, don't expect to win any try not to laugh challenges. Oh, we'll see about that. You'll definitely be rolling on the floor laughing eventually. Oh, we will see about that. Oh, and the whole story is not an exact replica of the classic version made 2 years ago. I really hope not. There's a whole lot of changes here if you're comparing this remake to the original. Hey, I almost forgot. This mod and the Discord Club have been fused together, so every event from both of these mods will be experienced here. Please leave any feedback in the comments below. Well, I'm dragging this on for too long, so therefore, by playing Sequel Club Back Online Spring 2022 demo, you agree that you have completed Doki Doki Literature Club and accept any and all spoilers that are contained within. Yeah, got it. Sup, it's Hallie, and welcome to Sequel Club Back Online. If you saw my playthrough of Sequel Club, which was fairly recent from my recording's perspective, you probably understand my apprehension. We'll see how much the creator has grown in a couple years since then, and we'll cross our fingers that it's just anything but that. What would you like your MC to be called? Our MC? They're not us, so I'm gonna put in Mick. Well, wait. Are we naming ourselves or are we naming the MC? I'm just gonna go with Hallie. I'm not gonna overthink this. I'm just gonna name him Hallie. Well, here I am. Hallie Tortellini, the new Literature Club president. This is no joke. I'm actually the Literature Club president. No, I wasn't held back or anything. I joined the club on my second year of high school and I'm in my third. I'm king of all the land. Who'd have thought that? But how did I come to this, I hear you say? And who in blazes is this girl you're pretty much dating right now, that you also say? Also, why does she look so darn stupid, that you ask too? Well, it's actually a really long story. Simply come closer and I will tell you. Now then, let me ask you a few questions before we get started. First things first, how are you feeling today? Are you looking forward to start this story? I don't know if there's supposed to be options here. Did you have a nice breakfast, lunch, and or dinner beforehand? I'm not telling you anything. You can infer for yourself, dear viewer. Are you comfortable in your chair right now? No, I'm not telling you. Are you listening to this story by yourself or with your fellow Discord fans? And finally, what did you think of the classic version of Sequel Club? You'll find out in the review. Okay, got it. Thanks for listening. Ready for my introduction? Here goes. It all started in September. I started my third year in high school. I am a junior, actually. Some high schools don't have freshman year students. That's pretty much why junior high schools exist. They usually contain students that are in 8th and 9th grade. That's about it, really. Anyway, The past couple months that led up to this point were the most craziest points in the time period of my life. What crazy months they were indeed. It's what I call a Doki Doki sequel. Yup, let's get started. Prologue. 1 year later.
Yo!
Today is the first day of my junior year in high school. The previous year was, for the most part, absolute bullshit. Well, the only real good thing about last year was me joining the literature club. Upon first joining, everyone was happy to see me. Everyone, well, except for 1 4'11" tsundere, Natsuki Gushiken. But did I really kill the atmosphere? Goyle, I am not a disgrace to Mother Nature. I'm pretty sure you know how all that went since you played the original game. There was actually one real negative thing about being a part of the club that bugged me. Do you by any chance remember Monica Jillian Ashcraft from the original game? Man, she was the big bad wolf of the game, dudes and dudettes. Prepare yourself, because I'm going to give you a briefing of what happened. Throughout the course of the whole game leading up to Act 3, she had made her other clubmates go through a living hell. HeRe had been hit with depression. Natsuki had been mentally and physically abused, although that still does happen from time to time even after Monika's deletion, and HeRe had been alienated, making her heavily obsessed over me. Everyone died in the end. HeRe was deleted first after an incident with a noose. What actually happened was, HeRe was sent to therapy and obtained antidepressants. HeRe was second to get deleted after an obsessive knife incident. Shortly after, Natsuki got grossed out and threw up all over HeRe's body. Well, sort of. And then they both were deleted. You know what I believe actually happened? HeRe was sent to the hospital to get all her organs replaced. And Natsuki was pretty much sent to therapy alongside Sayori. Ooh. I see the auto-ending text boxes have not gone away. My mega, ultra, super, excellent, great, good, okay, mediocre, sweet, not, anyway, That green-eyed monster really made me tired as shit. I got to at least give Monica a taste of her own medicine. And everyone lived happily ever after, assuming that the 3 affected girls had made a full recovery. Basically, I just simply hacked my mortal enemy. Wahahahaha. Wahahahaha. Again, for the dramatic effect. Sorry. I played too much Super Paper Mario last night. Dementio's laughter never gets old. Anyway, because Monica did what she did, I hereby deem her as the totally real, legit yandere. HeRe was technically a yandere in Act 2, but Monica got to me first. I'll let you decide who's the real yandere around here. It's neither of them. Monica or HeRe? I said already! Comment below! Well, okay, I may be over-exaggerating. I feel that DDLC might have at least a couple things that are different and similar when comparing this game to Toradora. The show Toradora, I mean. I suppose the visual novel of the same name counts too. Manga too. What do you mean there's actually a Minori in Toradora?
Wait for me!
Well, looks like I'll have to save that thought for later, I guess. Oh, hey Sayori, what's up?
Hola! You're so fast! How much coffee did you drink for breakfast today?
None. Why?
Well, you seem to have been to the gym over the summer, Hallie Lady.
Yeah, gotta go fast, mate.
You're hilarious, Hallie.
Yes, we're all dying of laughter. Thanks, I guess. My sense of humor improved over the summer. It's no surprise regarding the fact that I mostly have something repetitive to say. I feel like a toad. I am a fun guy to be around. Sorry. I've been playing Super Mario Brothers last week. Today's the first day of our junior year. Are you excited to begin the next school year?
No, I'm not excited. I'm more bummed than excited.
Same. School can sometimes be a load of trash. The main reason why I say that is a thing called homework. It really stresses everyone out. It truly is a waste of time, said the student, presumably.
Did you get a hold of your new class timetable, Hallie?
I did. How about you? Did you get a hold of your new class timetable, Sayori McBunion?
I did.
I look at my class timetable. Oh no, my least favorite class. Math. And my first period. Of all periods, why the first? Aw, rats. Ugh. What did you get for first period?
Oh, I got environmental science.
Did you complete all the required science courses already? Like biology, chemistry, and physics?
I did.
Goyle. You're hilarious. We passed through students congregating in front of the school as usual. They shouldn't be standing around like absolute buffoons. If you want to congregate, please do so in either the lunchroom or the mess hall. Or maybe at the courtyard where the fountain is. Jesus. Well, I suppose this is where we go our separate ways for today. Have a great first day of school, Sayori.
You too, Hallie.
Man, today is going to be quite a big first day for me. What will I have to deal with this year? There's only one way to find out. Here we go. Ugh. Well, here's first period. Hey, wait a second. This room looks familiar. This was indeed the room, or the one room that I visit on my final period of last year. And that's where I'm at for the first period of this year. Coincidence? I think not. I have obtained this year's math textbook. Ugh, math. Pre-calculus. I'm gonna be internally sick. What do you viewers and players think of math as a whole? I'm okay with it. Do you like it or not? I see. Regarding math, I wonder what utter Kaizo crap will be tossed at me this year.
Hallie, is that you? Is that really you?
Yes. Yuri Pennington, is that you?
It's so nice to see you again. How was your summer?
My summer was really good. You can say I had quite a summertime. Oh god, are we doing this? Are we actually doing this? Psh. Well, anyway, it's upsetting that vacation had to end so soon. I wish it lasted at least a month longer.
Same. I really dislike that we don't get a lot of vacation time. This place feels like a prison, except you don't stay in the prison and you get to go home if you behaved.
Huh, I kinda have to agree. Getting back on topic, I went to the gym over the summer. I lost some weight. How did your summer go, Yuri? Did you do anything new?
Well, I had a really good summer.
Mr. Charlie exists again, and he actually has a name box this time.
I had recently started.
Top of the morning, fellas. Sorry to interrupt, but we are about to start class. Hooray!
Well then, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't just get cut off. I'll go to my seat now, so that no one tries to ship me with Hallie. About a big handful of TDLC players are Urians, based on what I may have seen. They must really not like tsunderes and prefer danderes. Or was it the other way around? Dislike dandere, like tsundere. Like dere, dislike both dandere and tsundere.
Everyone has their preferences.
I'm rambling again, aren't I?
Yeah. Look, on the bright side, Yuri. Your rambling never ceases to make me chuckle. Our new math teacher waddles into the room and writes his name on the board. It looks like class is starting. Ah, pancreatitis.
Good morning, class. My name is Mr. Charlie.
Good morning, Mr. Charlie. I like how they put the period after Mr. in the text boxes, but not in his name here.
Good morning, Hallie. I hope you're all ready, because this year is going to be totally wicked.
Wow, I seem to like this guy for some reason. I whisper something to Yuri, who sat in the chair that was adjacent to me. I wonder how everyone is doing today. Do you think the others had a good summer?
I'm sure my club mates had a good summer. As for the other students, I can't say. I have no other friends other than Monica and the club mates.
Same.
Besides, what can possibly go wrong this year?
Let me guess. Everything?
I don't even know. It's best that we go with the flow. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay. No need for the heartbreaking mod references right now, but you're not wrong. I guess those are references to mods, I don't know. A lot of boring math later. This has taken quite an insanely prolonged period of time.
Word. Math really stresses everyone out. Well, almost everyone. Basically, I'm just trying to say that I hate math a lot.
Damn straight, Yuri, my math teacher from last year had been giving me and my classmates so much work. I had really bad flashbacks to every single attempt I made at trying to get the very last star in Super Mario Galaxy 2. That mission in the Grandmaster Galaxy, the perfect run, was utter Kaizo shit.
And how many attempts was that? Just asking.
In the logic of Minecraft, it took a stack of attempts to complete the perfect run. I get it.
64 attempts. I took 128 attempts. Ask yourself this question. Why would Nintendo make such an impossible challenge finale like that?
You think that's the hardest thing they've made?
There's absolutely no way anyone can get through such a big stupid-ass level without taking any damage.
I agree with you 150%.
Mark my words, Nintendo is going to do some stupid shit in the next 2 years. They'll announce a game with 3 awesome Mario titles, release it to the public, and flush that holy water down the toilet the final day of March.
Sounds like you may be predicting the future.
I am. And I know I'm goddamn right.
Anyways, class is just about over.
That's good.
Is Monica doing these literature club meetings again this year?
You can ask her yourself if you want. I don't even see Monica for the whole school day. I only see her in our meeting, so we can gently open the door for you. I won't let this issue hang my spirits.
I'll see you later, HeRe.
Okay. Have a great rest of your day.
Likewise, Miss Pennington. HeRe's perspective. We get to shift perspectives in this mod. How interesting.
I am finally done with English class. My first day of school has been going really well so far. Math was cool, English is good, and physical education is all right. Ugh, why did I choose to learn the French language? I'd pick German, but it sounds too angry for my vocal cords. Italian is all right, so as long as it isn't gibberish. Like some red guy. His company is trash. History was good. I got to sit alone at lunch again. Hooray! Last but not least, I had health and introduction to culinary arts. No classes with Monica. Excellent. I had unfriended Monica when I recovered from the hospital. She manipulated me to become obsessed with Hallie. Hallie has the right to be in a relationship with anyone he wants, regarding of their personality.
You mean regardless?
Dandere, Sundere, Kamidere, Bakadere, I don't give a shit. If Hallie is happy with spending time with my tiny pink Sundere rival, for instance, then that's okay by me. I'm sure someone will choose me eventually, but not in this mod where no one has any choices.
Hello there, HeRe. How was your summer?
I had a good summer. I recently started collecting swords.
Oh, swords, eh? I started collecting swords too. Would you like to come over to my house tonight so we can play with them together?
No, absolutely not. First of all, I said I just started collecting swords. I have recently began playing Minecraft and managed to craft wooden, stone, and iron variants of the swords. If you must know, I am playing on hardcore mode. And second, I don't like you anymore. You mentally sent me to the hospital. I didn't like how you connected it to Hallie like an ultra-heavy magnet. Hallie has the right to be in a relationship with anyone he wants. And he's obviously not interested in you.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
Hey, while you're wandering around like a lone goose, I want to ask you something.
Go ahead.
Are you doing these literature club meetings again?
Yes, I am. If you see Hallie again, let him know that the meetings are being restarted. The meetings are being restarted today after school.
Well, I actually don't see him again until the end of the day, so he might run into you first.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to meeting Hallie Tortellini again. And then I'll go and remove you all again so that I'm the only one left, and he will be mine. Hurrah!
I see you've not improved at all since last time. Uh-huh.
No. 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 No, no, no. Hell no. 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 There are so many things wrong just hearing that sentence and laughter alone. First off, you already tried that and failed miserably. What's the point in doing that again? Second, your laugh reminds me of Bowser from the Mario series. You are not a reptile. You are a human. If you're going to make an evil laugh, do me a favor and come up with something original.
Sorry.
Cha, you better be. Monica really grinds my gears sometimes. She's been bugging me over the summer about her latest book trends. And the trends in question really aren't interesting for me to take a look at. This year is going to stink.